Unlike Donald Trump and Senator Rubio, Dr. Ben Carson and Governor Kasich have refused to insult their opponents. Dr. Carson went as far as to call politics a slimy thing. He said it earlier on Varney.
So many of the international reporters asked me, aren't you embarrassed? Isn't this embarrassing for your country? You know, we have just reached a point where we don't even seem to understand what's going on in the world anymore. And it's a little bit alarming. It's almost like the Roman Colosseum.
Concerned with the lack of civility being displayed, Dr. Ben Carson is calling for a private meeting of all the candidates in Detroit, Michigan, before the Fox News GOP debate, and that is this Thursday, March 3rd. Dr. Carson, senior communications strategist at Jason Osborne, is with me now. So, Jason, was that his idea or your idea?
No, actually, that was his idea. Today, we were flying from Alabama back to Maryland, and when we landed the plane, he said he wanted to call for a meeting of all the candidates, and this meeting would be just between the candidates, no advisors, no one.
So do you know if he's heard from anybody?
We've reached out to every campaign, and I know they have the request and that they're considering it, and we hope to have an answer by the end of the day.
Okay, now, Jason, in such a contentious race, is it wise that Dr. Carson has stayed above the fray?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, Dr. Carson got into this race for a number of different reasons, but primarily because he wanted to change what the political system was becoming. And that is a system whereby we've turned debates into Comedy Central roasts, where we're talking about physical characteristics and not talking about policies. And so he's reached out to and struck a nerve with millions of Americans that have asked him to get into the race. They drafted him to get in, and they continue to support him through their donations and telling him to stay in because they need his voice. They need somebody that's going to talk about the issues, and when he gets elected, he's going to enact policies that benefit everyone.
And, Jason, just shortly, if Dr. Carson were tapped to be VP with somebody like Trump, who is running a very different campaign, would he be open?
You know, Dr. Carson has said repeatedly that he's in this race for one job, and that's for president. Any other speculation on other jobs, he's just not even thinking about at this point.
All right. Jason, we thank you so much for the time. We wish you luck tonight. Jason Osborne with me there, senior communications strategist for Dr. Ben Carson's campaign.